TMZ Swiftie podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Miller, and today I'm joined by
Steph.
Week
two.
I'm
back.
Welcome back yet again. People didn't hate you, by the way.
I saw the comments. Thank you, guys.
So we got a big show for you guys today. We have Taylor Swift breaking news. Taylor urged people to vote. Did it help? How do people feel about it? We have a Travis Kelce update. Travy dad. Did he make it to Singapore? And let's talk more about his brother because I love him. We also have a spotted and a bunch of theories involving the number 2, more specifically a peace sign. What does it mean? Do I know? Does she know? Does anyone know? And our fun fact has to do with hair. Is it my hair looks just as good as maybe Taylor?
No comment.
No comment. Okay, good. But let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So Taylor Swift breaking news today. Taylor Swift went on her Instagram and urged her 250 plus followers to get out and vote for Fat Tuesday because there were elections happening in not only Tennessee, but 16 other states in the U.S.
As we know, Taylor loves to be like really strong about her opinions when it comes to this, and she really made a decision by posting that.
She didn't support any candidate in particular. She just said to vote for the person that best represents you and your outlook on life.
But she believes like everyone should vote, so that's good. Putting that out there.
That's good.
Yeah. But she's the only celeb that I saw that was like, go vote for like the younger generation.
Okay.
Like,
or for
think of a celebrity that was like caters to the younger demographic. Like Taylor, I didn't see anything.
I feel like there were people, but I couldn't I couldn't tell you who it was.
I think it's important to her that like everyone votes because she feels so strongly about it.
So a lot of people felt strongly about Taylor urging people to vote. I looked everywhere online and there's nothing to say whether her Instagram made a difference or not. Maybe it's too soon. But a lot of people are pissed essentially that she isn't addressing other things and she's using her voice solely for voting, which I think is kind of ridiculous because it's like you make changes with voting. So like that's using your voice the best way you can. So people online said, I love Taylor Swift for encouraging people to vote, especially young people. But if she can do this, she can speak on genocide, right? Another person went on to say, I would like to hear her speak out in support of human rights for all, which to be fair, she has, especially women, and to support the asylum-seeking refugees risking their lives to contribute their hard work to the U.S. That's what actually makes America great. And then this one's my favorite. Somebody said, wow, Taylor Swift has officially begun interfering with the 2024 election. She tells her young female fans to vote the candidate that most represents you into power.
I mean, this is like the same thing that always happens. It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if they don't. Like if she didn't post, it's like you're not posting, you're not helping. And if you don't post, you're screwed too.
It's also like, how is she interfering with the election? Like that's saying like...
I disagree with you. I think she for sure could influence people to vote a certain way.
She can definitely influence people to vote, but like I think interfering is sort of like, it sounds like somebody in like Trump's side being like, she's going to screw up the election.
Totally. But I think at the end of the day, people are just mad that whatever she chooses and then posts on her Instagram, even if she's not saying it, it will influence like the younger generation. That's a fact.
I guess. I think that's a good thing.
I don't know. I disagree with like them saying, well, what about posting about this? And what about posting with this? Because every time like any incident has happened at her concert, like if a fan passes away or like she does publicly always comment on like the hard topics. I just think she picks and chooses like, okay, maybe I should stay out of that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should speak up.
There was like a lot of Joe Alwyn, I think. I can't remember if he voiced his support for Palestine or Israel, but he voiced his support for that. And people were like, look, your boyfriend's doing it and you're not. And I think there's a lot of people pissed that she hasn't said anything about that. But it's like...
Well, at that point, what do I care what my ex-boyfriend's doing? Like, she's not going to care. If those people are saying, well, Joe Alwyn did it, it's like, okay, cool.
Right. But
why does she care?
I think the point they're trying to make is that, like, she didn't.
Yeah. I don't think I think she's very specific about, like, and, like, what am I gonna post about? What am I gonna support publicly? And, yeah.
I think she's just trying to use her voice in the best way that she can as to not offend anyone and sort of uplift people.
Right, or she would have put in her post, "Vote for this person."
Right.
Right. But
Yeah.
even without saying it, though, she could definitely influence people to vote, like, bottom line.
Right.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. On to the next. Is Taylor Swift dying? A lot
Please
of people think
elaborate.
she is.
Please elaborate.
I will elaborate. So she was in Singapore in the middle of her Reputation era singing Delicate, and she coughed not once, but twice. And especially this office is very concerned. They're saying that she is overworking herself. In this office, they're saying the Swifties are concerned. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're not.
First of all, it was a very wet cough, like, for sure.
No. People are saying it's a dry cough. Is it a wet cough or a dry cough?
I think it was like, I'm really sick cough, bottom line.
But if she was so sick and it was a wet cough, she would have blown her nose. She would have had to, like,
she's got to finish the lyrics. She doesn't have time for that.
No, there's very often times in her concert where
you can see in the clip that she, like, literally pulls the microwave so she can give a real good cough.
I just coughed now on because I needed to.
We heard. I think she just had to get a cough out, and she's like, "Let me finish this." She can't also cover her mouth.
But, like, have you ever been in a situation where, like, well, she could cover her mouth, but, like, there's no.
No, she can't, because then she'd miss a lyric. She definitely pulled it away in the clip, coughed, and then right back to it. You don't have time to do all these things.
But there's also a chance that, like, you know how when you're just meandering through your life and you're talking and you swallow wrong?
Maybe you.
You've never done that?
I'm not gonna cough on somebody.
I'm not saying cough on somebody, but you just, like, get
if I'm alone, sure. But she's she had to do what she had to do.
Maybe she had a snack backstage, like Delicate's very close to the top of that set, and, like, if you swallow peanut wrong and you're like, I can't get it out.
You think she's in between Eras Tour having snacks?
It's a 3.5 hour.
She's not. She's having, like, water.
Okay, well, she swallowed water wrong.
Okay, that's a better argument.
Do you think she's sick, or do you think it's just the cough? I think it's just, like, I swallowed wrong, I had a snack.
She's definitely sick, but it's okay.
She would cough the whole time.
It's okay. She's the type, it's rain or shine with Taylor Swift, and that's what we love about her. She's like, okay, I don't care if it's downpour, I'm going to play my piano.
I don't care. Dying.
Like, she could be dying, and she still would, but I don't think she's dying. I think she just has a cold, and that's okay.
I think Taylor Swift, like, she's not going to put her fans in danger. But if, like, it's like either I could potentially die on stage or, like, cancel the concert.
She'd rather die on stage.
That bitch is dying on stage.
Yeah, for sure.
And I respect that.
I do too. And there's a part of it too that's kind of like, okay, she knows everyone's here to see me. She would rather die than cancel the show because she has a cough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And going out doing what you love.
Love it.
Love it. Nothing's better.
Nothing's better.
All right. I guess she's gonna die.
She's not gonna die. She has, like, she's sick. Like, she has a cold.
I don't think she's sick. She would have coughed way more throughout the show.
You just thought it was, like, something stuck. You're the only one who does that.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do when you have, like, a clear your throat?
I'm not coughing on the regular.
Let us know if you like my coughing or not.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's keep it going. So there wasn't a lot of breaking news with Taylor Swift this week. Very low key, just kind of doing her shows in Singapore. But you know who had a lot of breaking news this week?
The Kelce family.
The Kelce family. On to our Travis update.
Dun, 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 dun.
Daddy's home. So, obviously, as we talked about, Jason announced his retirement for the Philadelphia Eagles as a footballer. He cried a lot. He thanked his brother. He thanked his wife. He thanked mom and dad. And then the very next day, we see him going to his hometown with brother Trav for bobblehead night. And it wasn't just any bobblehead night. They made, like, a little bobblehead of two people, of Travis and Jason, in the same bobblehead. And they, like, went to go, I don't know. I can't figure out if this was, like, planned, like, if, like, people like, if anyone got a heads up, like, "Hey, by the way, I'm retiring," because I feel like that would've leaked. But, like, how did they have bobblehead night the day after he retires? Like, what are the odds?
There's been rumblings that he was gonna retire though for a very long time. So they could have just had it like ready to go.
But they said, like, maybe, but they said the news that morning of, like, Jason's making an announcement, "Bam, he
Okay, that's
retired."
obvious that that's gonna be the retiring, like for sure. Which tracks with my theory of I think he's gonna be done with he's retiring from football
Well,
and he's gonna go deep into the podcast.
your theory is done. He
No.
retired.
Yeah, but he's gonna retire. Like he retired, yes, and then he's gonna go into like announcing and like podcasting vibe.
Well, yeah, I think that's obvious.
Okay.
It's not a theory, Stephanie, it's reality.
Well, no, last episode you and I were talking about how like you don't think like they're gonna talk about be on the podcast anymore because the football season's over.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Well,
they're gonna continue podcasting.
I was correct because they did continue to podcast.
You literally said they're gonna stop the podcast
Okay, I'm just
because football.
I'm saying it's obvious he's going into broadcasting, but
Yeah.
you're right about. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You're right, Stephanie. They did do another podcast.
He's gonna really pop off with this podcast though. Like the Swifties need to be
You
excited.
think it's full time?
Yes, and then they're gonna like throw in tidbits of Taylor and Travis. Like they're not gonna stop with the pod just because football's over.
For the first time.
Yeah, for the first time of
New
yeah.
Heights.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna go full-fledged pod.
Okay. Well, while we're on the topic, we'll get into this. They did do a podcast. They did it together because obviously Travis was in Philadelphia. So they did their podcast. It came out on Wednesday. They put out a promotion for the podcast. So I think Jason Kelce is in his fun era because for the promotion, because it's unusual to have the podcast come out after the football season, they had to shoot a promo. They had a bunch of firemen around. They put him up in this fire resistant suit on. And you know how when like he went to the Bills game when the Chiefs were playing the Bills?
Yeah.
And he like went to the pregame or the tailgate party. So they had a table, they lit the table on fire, and Jason jumped onto the table and they had to like
100%.
light him out.
I think Travis and him are doing the same thing. Football's over, party time.
Party time.
Yeah, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
Oh, this is good.
They've been focused, they've been in it. For Travis, he's like, I did it and I thrived. For Jason, he's like, I retired, I did my thing. They are ready to party.
But why didn't like he almost announced like a Jackass thing, like, "Hi, I'm Jason Kelce, and like this is me jumping into a table." Like, why didn't Travis have a stunt to do? Why was it just Jason?
Maybe he's doing his own thing. That's his thing now.
Jason is like wet, wild, and fun.
Yeah, like he's like, this is my new. He has to do his own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's creating a brand.
Yeah.
Outside of football.
Yeah.
An image.
I'm telling you, they're gonna take this pod to new heights.
Ooh, solid. Okay. They also talked about how Travis went to Sydney to see Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason was asking about how they went to the zoo. And he said, like, oh, was it just like a bunch of drones? And Travis said, no, it was a helicopter. They helicoptered us. And then he goes, well, not us, Taylor. This is all because Taylor is the biggest and best thing possible.
I love it.
You love it?
I love it so much. I think also he's the perfect guy to like be a part of her life because he loves the spot like a little bit. I keep saying that, but like he loves to like amp her up and be like,
you know why this is my theory and I haven't told you this. So my theory on why Travis is the perfect boyfriend for Taylor, because Travis is used to being second in command. Like Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback and he's used to the quarterback getting all the shine. Now, Taylor is essentially the quarterback in the relationship, and he's used to the Taylor getting all the shine, and he's like, he likes it.
No, that's completely, I have a different theory. He was the second best. Then when he started dating Taylor Swift, he became the first guy in command. He got a little taste of it and was like, I am never, ever going to be second again. So that's why he amps her up because then they could be at the top. He already knows that she's ahead of him. They're in different fields. Like, they're not competing.
I really think I'm right on this.
He's number one. She's number one. Let's get together and be the best.
Like a super group.
Yeah, because I think any dynamic, like as sad as it is, like if they're it's the best thing that they're not in the same field, because she can be above him and it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not a singer. He's like, okay, that's your thing. Yeah, I'm the best football player.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
he's
your
number
thing.
one. Yeah, because that other, like, what's that guy's name?
Jason?
The other one.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, like, I don't even, yeah.
All right,
He's number one now.
Watch out for the football fans. They're going to come and get you.
I know.
Anyway, well, okay, but we talk about this, though? The fact that he said that Taylor Swift is the biggest and best thing possible.
I'll be lovey with you for 1 second. I think that's really cute. I think it's really sweet.
So sweet.
Whenever he talks about her publicly, too, it's almost as if, like, it is, I want to say, like, really, like, serious.
Yeah.
Like, marriage serious.
How soon do you think until they get engaged?
Based off of her Midnights era, she says, like, everyone wants me to get married. Everyone's pushing me to date someone. Like, let me be. Let me have fun. I think they're just going to have fun for, like, another, like, year and a half, 2 years. Yeah.
No way.
You think they're going to be engaged by the end of the year?
Sure. I think he's probably going to propose to her on her birthday.
No, it's too soon.
No way.
They've only been dating for, like, not even a year.
You met the parents. The parents met the parents. They celebrate all the holidays together.
Oh? I think she said very clear, like, I
love it.
They're going to date for a little bit.
No, I think you're wrong. It's so cute. I love how,
I hope they do.
He just has, like, the biggest smile on his face when he
How
talks about
cute are
her.
their kids going to be?
Oh, I've already seen on TikTok where, like, they do the kid
morphing. Yeah.
And they're so cute.
So cute.
Are you excited? Guess who arrived in Singapore? He got there this morning.
Travis Kelce.
Father is finally reunited with mother.
Taylor Swift. I'm so excited.
Oh, mommy and daddy are back together. So we got lucky to find out that he was actually on his way to Singapore because some guy, I don't know who he is, but he took a photo with Travis's manager and he said, great catching up with Travis's manager at the Cavs game tonight. Former basketball player and now Kelce's manager doing a great job. Heading out to Taylor concert tomorrow in Singapore. Safe travels.
So exciting.
Crack the news.
Again, he's done with football. He's like, it's time to party. Time to go meet my girl. He's going to Nobu. He's going to Singapore. He's going to Australia. He's doing it all.
That's exciting.
Yeah. He made it.
I'm going to be up all night watching this stuff.
So exciting. I hope she does some sort of like call out to him again, but a different one than the Chiefs. I want a different one.
We need a new one.
Mm-hmm. We're being greedy, but I really, really want like a different call out.
Yeah.
Even if she goes like this, like to him, because he sits in the box.
She did that with like, and I love the players when she was in Argentina.
Yeah, we know. I hope she does a different call out for him.
Just a completely new one.
Yeah.
Where would you like to see it, and what do you think the call out could be?
I think she needs to turn Reputation, because remember, that's the one that's left. Like, I think she needs to turn that into mix of like, yeah, it used to be about Joe Allen, but mixing it with Travis. So whenever she sings Reputation, I think she should call out to him.
Oh, you know what I love? I hope she does. The viral TikTok sound. I love a football boy.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
Nights in Kansas City.
She won't do that though.
You don't think?
No.
I would die.
It'd be really funny.
Oh, moving on to a spotted. Taylor Swift hasn't been seen publicly since, you know when?
Nope.
Since the whole altercation with Scott Swift.
Okay.
In Sydney.
With
paparazzi Ben McDonald.
This thing was so intense.
You think she's been avoiding the cameras because of that situation?
Yeah, she's like letting it die out.
Yeah?
She's like, let me stay out of the limelight for a sec.
Really?
Yeah, to protect her dad too. I totally can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Papa Swift. So we didn't even get paparazzi photos. There was a fan at the restaurant that was filming her when she went to dinner in Singapore with the Starlights. Now I feel like a real big dum-dum because I was like, oh my God, what band is she with? The Starlights? I've never heard of this band before. So I Googled it and it was like the Starlights and it was like the Swift Society. And I was like, what's happening? What's happening?
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we said last time, like.
Oh, we didn't say who the Starlights were. You know who the Starlights are?
You just say what it is.
It's her backup vocalist.
Well, I think it's great that she's like, I don't know, hang out with them outside of like the concert, obviously.
Well,
like
they're her
Eras
friends.
Tour.
She like goes to their weddings and stuff.
Yeah, that means they're really close.
All bands are close.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked that like, I mean, we just haven't seen her since the whole incident. So
I mean, she's gonna lay low for sure to protect like her dad.
are there no paparazzi in Singapore? Because we did not get pap shots.
I don't think so. At the same time, I feel like she's gonna avoid like she's not like strutting out in an outfit right now. Like she's trying to really stay like under wraps.
I am actually very curious. I want to do research. Like I know there's paparazzi in Italy. I know there's paparazzi in like Paris,
Mm.
England, but are there paparazzi in like Singapore, Hungary? Are there paparazzi? There are. There are. By the way, I'm talking to our producer Wild. By the way, Wild, it is actually illegal to take paparazzi photos in Singapore.
She's gonna stay out of the limelight no matter what until she performs again.
Are we gonna see Travis and Taylor in Singapore?
In fact, I think she's gonna do something really big, like tonight, so that we forget about the video of her dad.
We've already forgotten.
No, I think everyone's still talking about that in terms of like she needs to do something else big so we move on to something else.
True, I haven't forgotten.
Like it might be just that Travis is in Singapore with her now. Like that might be it.
Are they going to do something in Singapore together?
Probably.
Are they going to be seen?
I think he's genuinely going not to be seen, but he's going to spend time with her. They're gonna do something like an activity.
I know, but
publicly.
I want them to be seen. I would like to see them.
What do you think they're gonna do?
I don't know. What do you do in Singapore?
Got to dinner.
Everyone's just like really.
I could see them shopping. They haven't shopped yet.
shopping.
They haven't shopped yet together.
And Travis is a big fashion guy.
Yeah, he's a big fashionista.
Yeah.
I could see them shopping.
Great clothes in Singapore.
Mm-hmm. Great shopping, like a big mall vibe.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
New
Would you ever think they would come out in like matching outfits?
Oh.
She gives like she would love that.
Oh, I would die.
You would love
I would die.
like a little matching Gucci moment.
Yeah. Or like a little Versace.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we need to like think about. I want like a matching
Manifest a matching moment.
Matching moment.
This matching moment.
I think that'd be so cute.
Love it. Okay. So let's move on to theories for the Tortured Poets Department. So there's a lot of theories going around. And I would love, yes, please grab your photos I printed for you. So I don't know if you know this, but she moved her Eras Tour movie from March 15th to March 14th. She's putting it out at 6 p.m. on March 14th. She's putting it out at 9 p.m. Eastern time. The movie is roughly 3 hours long. 9 plus 3 is?
I don't even know.
Stephanie!
I don't know. I'm like nervous now.
9 plus 3?
I can't believe I forgot that TikTok song. I'm still thinking about it. I need to know what it is. This whole time.
You don't know what 9 plus 3 is. 9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't know why you're quizzing me.
It was supposed to be a joke. You were supposed to be like...
I'm thinking about the Kelce song right now.
Okay, 9 plus 3 is midnight.
Midnights. Okay. You think she's going to release something?
So there's a lot of fan theories going around. And let's start with the first one. At the Grammys, she held up a number 2 sign. Number 2. I don't know what order the rest of these are in, but Taylor Nation said clearing our schedules just in case she asked for 2. Peace sign in parentheses, 10 or 13 minutes. A number 2. Again, during when I think she does.
That was in Australia, right?
It could be in Singapore, but like it's the part of Midnights where she's like, and he only thinks of me when I'm on TV.
Right. And she always does like the little tongue thing.
No, she always does a tongue thing, but she never does the 2. She's doing a 2 peace sign. And then, yet again, during her acoustic session, we have another 2 peace sign.
Okay.
This is interesting.
For sure.
Why?
Because she's doing like a little teaser moment.
Well,
Easter egg.
Duh. But what people think online, she's going to kill me. What people think online is that she is releasing 2 things on Disney Plus. If you remember, Reputation got pulled from Netflix just recently.
Mm-hmm.
And we think we're going to get a special surprise at midnight. So once the Eras Tour finishes, if you start watching it at 9, it's going to be midnight. And then she's going to pop Reputation onto Disney Plus. or is it something about the Tortured Poets department? What are your thoughts?
I don't think it's about reputation because she wouldn't release like something movie-wise like about that right now.
But the Reputation Stadium tour is off of Netflix, so it needs to live somewhere else.
No, I think she's taking it off on purpose because she's going to come out with Reputation, Taylor's version. So she's going to take that off and she's going to do something completely different. So it's going to be Poets Department related, if it's going to be
At midnight?
Yeah.
You think that we are going to get something at midnight?
Yeah.
You think that theory is correct?
Yes, I think Reputation has nothing to do with this because she's not going to tease Reputation or do anything with Reputation until Taylor's version comes out.
But she's a good multitasker, and it's like a good Easter egg. But she's been Easter egging.
Why would they? No, because we've already seen that.
She's been Easter egging a ton of stuff all at once.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a teaser into the new album, or something related to the 2 is for the 2. I don't know.
I think it's that she wants to build up hype for Reputation, and it's going to be an Easter egg is Reputation coming too?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. But I think she's doing something for Poets Department. That's my thoughts.
At midnight?
Yeah.
Any idea as to what?
Yeah, I think maybe she's going to release the fact that there might be, she did the 3 a.m. version for midnights, and I think there's going to be multiple
the midnight or the
until dawn.
Until dawn, or is it Breaking Dawn?
No, it's not Breaking Dawn. Till dawn.
Right, you're right.
So she did the midnights one for the West Coast, and then she did the 3 a.m. version. She released parts of it. So I think there's going to be 2 parts to Tortured Poets Department. That's why she's doing 2.
Another set of editions.
Yeah, something extra.
Oh, another set of editions.
Yeah, for sure.
A second part of editions.
Because she's going to push this
Tortured
Poets so that we are so, we're already excited, but if she says there's even more, there's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've been hinting at a collab only album, especially with who she's been hanging out with, Blackpink, people specifically from Blackpink.
The Starlights.
She's been hanging.
That was a joke because it's her backup vocalist.
Okay, I don't know then. I'm talking. I don't know. I'm just trying to agree with you at this point. She's been hinting at doing a full collab album. Blackpink, Lana Del Rey, Bleachers with Joe, with Jack Antonoff.
And it's weird because if she only puts out the 3 editions that she's put out, that would be only 3 extra songs, and she never just puts 3 extra songs out anymore.
Right.
For midnight she put out 14, 15.
It was 21, I think.
21? It's different, and you're
losing me.
21, so that's 7, 8 extra songs.
Yeah.
There's no way she's just putting out 3 extra songs.
No, I think she's going to give us a whole. I could totally see Tortured Poets being a 2-album thing.
Finally, the double album theory coming to life.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on now.
Okay.
I feel like I have to whisper because of you. All right. Well, we have one more thing to get to. Our fun fact of the day.
Dun-dun-dun.
Our fun fact of the day is mother returning to mothering. Her mother era. She has returned to her factory settings. This was my favorite thing ever. So her hair growing up was always very, very curly. Singapore, she said the humidity is too much, and her hair has returned to its factory settings. I'm kind of I love when she does her wild hair.
I loved even when it was raining during Eras tour, it got all crazy, and I definitely you can see through the air, especially when you go to the Eras tour, it's straight, and then evolution goes to insanely curly, her factory settings. When you first discovered Taylor Swift, when you're young, that's when she was in the debut album, curly hair, it's her original hair.
I hope she does it more often.
I think she has been rocking the bangs straight and then the curly hair.
We would love to wrap it up by wishing Stephanie
thank you
the happiest birthday of all.
Our podcast producer Wild decorated my desk, and this is what he gave me. Thanks for having me
birthday.
on.
Happy birthday, Stephanie!
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
I was gonna pretend that was a gift for me, but that's fine. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to feel like leaving us a comment, feel free to tell us that you love us, you hate us, what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to see more of. If you want to watch us on YouTube, watch the show. You can watch it on YouTube,
Apple, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts.
And
comment down below if you think it's going to be a double release.
Comment down below if you think it's going to be Reputation going to Disney or it's a double release of the Tortured Poets Department. Thank you guys. Bye.